Good afternoon, students. So in last period we already discussed about the formation of the image by using the concave mirror. So whenever we are discussing about the concave mirror, 6 positions are there. So by using the 6 position we can form the image. But in case of the convex mirror, it is very easier to keep in your mind because only 2 positions are there. So in that 2 positions we will discuss about that the image formation. So the first position is when the image is placed between the P and infinity, between the pole and infinity, when we are keeping any object between the pole and infinity, and the next one is when we are keeping the object at infinity. So let us discuss about that. Whenever we are keeping the object between the pole and infinity, so anywhere we can keep the object. So first ray we start to pass, so that is a parallel with the principal axis. So whenever the ray is parallel with the principal axis, in case of the convex mirror also, that ray will pass through the focus. So it will diverge from here, that ray will diverge from this point, and then whenever we are talking about the backside part of that image, it will pass through the focus, so like this way. Okay, so this is our ray, it will pass through the focus. Now it's time to pass the second ray. Okay, so the second ray we will try to pass through the center. Okay, like this way we will pass the ray through the center. So whenever the ray will pass through the center, so it will be back through the same path. So जहाँ पे 2 लाइन सेंटर सेक्ट होते हैं, so वहाँ पे हम एक पॉइंट बनाते हैं. So from that point we have to draw one parallel line like this way. So this is our A dash and the B dash. So here we got the image between pole and focus. Here is our image. Okay, now position of the image, it is behind the mirror, okay. Then nature is virtual and erect, and size, it is diminished. Okay, so whenever we are keeping any object between the pole and infinity, so that time we will get the image behind the mirror. So that image is virtual and erect, and it is diminished, size is diminished. Now let us discuss about whenever we are keeping the any object at infinity place. Suppose we don't know about that where the object is kept. So now try to pass the rays. Okay, so we will pass the rays. Suppose from A and A we will get the rays. So when it is on pole, so it will reflect same angle with same angle. Okay, so here is we are having 2 rays. So now it's time to draw the backside part of the ray. Okay, first ray, and this one is the second ray. Okay, now here A dash and the B dash. Okay, now whenever we are keeping the image at infinity place in case of the convex mirror, so that time we pass the rays on the pole, so that time it will reflect in the same angle, and the two lines intersect on the focus, so that time we will get the image on the focus. So the image is erect, virtual, and it is diminished. Okay, whenever we are getting the image on the focus, so that time that image is diminished and the pointed size. So now here I am going to write down the position. It is behind the mirror. Size diminished, and we can say the pointed size also. And nature, nature is virtual and erect. Okay, so students, here it is very easy to keep in your mind the image formation by using the convex mirror, because both the mirror in both the cases the image is virtual and erect, it is diminished, and it is behind the behind the mirror. So just keep in your mind the both the cases related with the convex mirror. So I hope the concept related with the concave and the convex mirror is clear now. You are having no doubts with that. Now students, time to discuss about the sign convection. We already discussed about the image formation by using concave and the convex mirror. So now we will discuss about the sign convection, because it is very important, too much important for the problems. Okay, so in the sign convection we will see where we are keeping the object, where we will get the image, and which sign it will have. Okay, so one thing keep in your mind, student, in case of the concave and in case of the convex mirror, in the both the mirror, always we are keeping the object left hand side of the pole. Object is always placed left of the mirror. So the first condition is object is always placed left of the mirror. Okay, so it is always left of the mirror. Next one is all distance of the mirror are measured from the pole itself. Okay, जितने भी सारे distance हो गए, ये जो pole है हमारा, pole origin point है, so all the distance measured from the pole itself. If you want to measure the center of curvature, if you want to focal length, so that time pole is the origin point. Okay, so the all distance measured from pole. All distance measured from pole. Okay, so here you can see, so P is a principal axis, it is the origin point. The distance from P, the distance, if it is right hand side, so it is taken as a positive. Distance from pole, if it is right hand side, so it is taken as a positive. If distance is left hand side, so it is taken as a negative. If we are keeping the object left hand side, so that time, so for that reason object is always considered as a negative. Okay, so pole is a principal axis, it is the origin point. From pole, right hand side distances are considered as a positive, and left hand side distances considered as a negative. Negatives, they are having a negative sign. Again, whenever we are discussing about the height, if height is above, so it is a positive, and height is below, so it is considered as a negative. Okay, so these things related with the sign convention. In the sign convention, object is always placed at left hand side, always placed at left hand side. Then again, all distances measured from the principal axis, that is considered as the origin point. So from the principal axis we are considering or calculating all the distances. Then from principal axis, if something is kept, if image or object is at right hand side, it means that it is having a positive sign. If it is left hand side, so it is having a negative sign. Then again, related with the height, if height is above, so it will have a positive sign. If height is below, so that height will have a negative sign. So students, these things related with the sign convention. So related with the sign convention, I am having one chart, so I will forward that chart to you, so you will get the exact idea. So where u means that the distance between the image distance between the pole and the object, and v is the image. So when it will be positive and it will be negative, that chart I will be forward. Now it's time to discuss about the find out the relation between the distance of object, distance of image, and the focal length f, and that combination is known as the mirror formula. So we will discuss about the mirror formula. So now here we are going to discuss about the mirror formula. So the mirror formula giving the relationship between u, object distance, v, image distance, and here focal length. Okay, the mirror formula giving or telling us the relation about object distance, image distance, and the focal length. So here I am going to write down the formula. So 1 upon f is equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u. Okay, so this is a mirror formula. By using this mirror formula, we can find out the image distance, object distance, or the focal length f. So 1 upon f is equal to 1 upon v plus 1 upon u. So we can simplify this formula like this way: 1 upon f is equal to u plus v upon uv. So that is f is equal to uv upon u plus v. By using this formula, easily we can calculate the focal length. So these things related with the mirror formula. By using this formula, we will solve the many more problems. So for today, thank you very much, students. Up to mirror formula, if you are having any doubt, so please clarify your doubt, because light lesson is too much important lesson. If you are having doubts, so send me the message, so I will clarify your doubt. So for today, thank you very much, students. We will meet in next period. Thank you.